What's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about a trend that personally for me just is pretty disappointing to see, and it's kind of disturbing at the same time. So this trend is called the DINK trend. Now what does that even mean? Well, let me explain. So DINK means dual income, no kids. So it's basically couples that brag about not having kids and brag about all the things they can do since they don't have kids. They talk about, oh, you know, we get to go to more golf courses, we get to do this and that. And there's multiple couples making multiple videos. So I'm just gonna show one for example, and then we're gonna talk about why this right here is just no good.
We're dinks. We go to Trader Joe's and workout classes on the weekends.
We're dinks. We get into snobby hobbies like skiing and golfing.
We're dinks. We can go to Florida on a whim.
We're dinks. We're already planning our European vacation next year.
Dinks. We get a full 8 hours of sleep and sometimes more.
We're dinks. We get desserts and appetizers at restaurants.
We're dinks. We can play with other kids and give them back.
We're dinks. We still do it 3 times a week.
We're dinks. We spend our discretionary income on $8 lattes.
We're dinks. We max out our 401ks, Roth IRAs, and HSAs.
We're dinks. We don't use our kids or dog as an excuse to leave a party. We just leave.
So as you guys could see from right here, this couple, as I said, this is just one of the examples. They're basically saying that look at what we could do, man. Like we could go to whatever and we could do whatever and we don't have to worry about no kids. I mean, yeah, but is it worth it? Is it worth going to more vacations, having more pleasures than not having children? I personally don't think so, okay? I think having kids is much more rewarding and much more fulfilling than just going to do whatever. Like, you're telling me you're going to be that selfish that you're not going to continue your own bloodline. Like, you're not going to have no kids because you want to do more things. Like, you had 20 plus years of your life for the most part, unless you got some teen pregnancy, and that's a little different, but at least you got 15 years plus, 18 years plus, 20, 25 years plus of doing what the heck you want, you know, other than like school and college and jobs, whatever. But you get to go do those pleasures for the most part, and you're telling me that you do not want a kid and you much rather do this until you're 30, 40. Like, think about it. You're going to be 60 or 70 years old with no grandkids to show for, no kids at all. And it's going to be a pretty depressing life. You don't want to be those 80, 90-year-olds that just live with cats. I mean, you'll probably be with the same husband maybe, but what if your husband leaves you because he wants a kid? You know what I mean? Then you're just going to be living with cats. Same thing as a guy as well, man. Like, as a grown man, you don't want a kid. Personally, for me, I would like to have 50 kids minimum. That's it, 50 kids. But, you know, that's not going to happen, obviously, because of the economy and everything like that. But if the economy wasn't in question, like, let's say if I was living like the 1700s, 1600s, I would have about 50 kids, at least. Because that would be freaking sick, right? Having a little army tribe and having maybe like one wife, right? Okay, that's kind of crazy. And I'm thinking about one wife having 50 kids. Yeah, I feel bad for her. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. I do think that having 1 to 2 kids should be the bare minimum for everybody. Now, I understand some people, they're infertile and they can't have children, and to those people, I gotta say, at least adopt somebody or just try to bring somebody up. You know, it's super fulfilling. That's what we're supposed to do, right? I'm pretty sure the main goal in everybody's life, and you watching this video, all of our main goals is to raise children and is to continue our bloodline and generation. It can just continue the freaking human race, right? Like, isn't that everybody's thing that we're supposed to do? And you wouldn't want to be a father or a mother. I feel like being a mother and a father is the highest title you can earn. Like, think about it. Imagine going around and like meeting somebody like, hey, yo, what's up, man? Like, yeah, you know, I'm a dad. That's freaking sick, right? Like, I have utmost respect for all the fathers out there, especially the ones that take care of their kids. You know, you have like your deadbeat dads, right? Dads that just pack it up once the baby comes, pack it up and leaves the house. I have no respect for those dads. But we're talking about like the real dads that provide, that go to work and provide for the children and stuff like that. Those are freaking real G's out there. And then you have the mothers. You know, I respect all the mothers as well, especially the single mothers, man. I know they're struggling, especially with this economy. So I respect and I just hope the best for single mothers that didn't give up on their child. Now, I understand there are deadbeat moms, but for the most part, it seems like there are more deadbeat dads that I've been seeing on Instagram and all these other social media pages. But to those mothers out there that are just taking care of their kid, I really do. Listen, I really do hope for the best, man, and I hope you're pimping it out right now. But I guarantee you that's much more fulfilling than just going on more vacations, or, oh, look at me, now we could spend more money on going to, you know, the Bahamas, and, oh, more money, we could get coffee now. Like, really? You know, I just personally don't think that this is the right thing to do, man. I feel like these two individuals right here, and the individuals that record these types of videos, I feel like they're mostly selfish, because you're telling me you'd much rather have more pleasure than raising children. You know, like, you're gonna have to make those sacrifices. Having kids is the most beautiful thing in life. Now, I'm not a father, okay, so I can't really say, oh yeah, having kids, trust me, it'll change your life, because I never had a kid, right? But I guarantee you ask any parent what their best moment in life was, they're going to say when they had their children. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. I mean, am I lying? Tell me if I'm lying. Ask any grandma, she would say, oh yeah, you know, it's having you guys around, the grandkids, the kids, and stuff like that. It's just how it is, right? Family is the number one thing. You're telling me that you're not going to be building a family or anything, or you're just going to stop the bloodline, as I said, because you decided to just do some things, and I just don't get that, man, personally. So I just don't understand what's up with this DINK thing, and why this is popular, and why people are like this, man. Now I get it. People make their own decisions in life, and if they don't want to have kids, then that's just how it is. But for the most part, I think it's very, very selfish for people to do this, and I just want to make this video real quick, man. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a like, subscribe if you're brand new. It's been your boy Daniel. Follow my Twitter and TikTok and everything like that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.